Hi guys, so it's been a while and welcome back to Ray Hunting. In this little episode I'm going to be doing a bit of pellet testing on some of the Baracuda 8s. So I went up to More Edges the other week and Richard were very kind to give me 3 little tubes of the Baracuda 8 to try out. So I'm going to give these a try at 30 yard and then 40 yard. To make it fair, I'm going to use two rifles. I've got the BSA R10 SE, so the carbine version. So I'm going to be using that for the first 8 shots, and then I'm going to be using a HFT500 AirArms for the second 8 shots, both at 30 yards. I just want to try and basically through 2 different barrels. I know that BSA have their own cold hammer forged barrel, and I believe that the HFT500s have got Wolfers on them. So let's give it a go. First 8 shots with the Baracuda 8 from H&M. Yeah, let's go. Well, it's not a bad group at all. I think it's probably the best group I've had with the BSA. Now let's swap it over and give the HFT 500 8 shots and give that a go. Right, so this is the HFT 500. It's got a Nico Diamond LR on its scope. It's a 6 to 24 by 50. I'm just put a sunshade on that to keep a bit of glare out when I'm using it. Got a set of sports match mounts on that as well. They've both got sports match mounts on, to be honest. And then I've had to put a silencer. It's got the HW silencer on that and an adapter just to keep the bark down while I'm shooting in the garden, because I don't want to upset the neighbours. So that's that rifle. Let's have 8 shots at 30 yards and see how it gets on. Just keep checking the skirts on these, and they seem to be pretty consistent with it all. There's not hardly any. I've only found 2 so far with disformed skirts. I'll just obviously have to throw away, not put through the barrel, but they seem pretty consistent with the structure of them. That's not a bad group either, to be fair. So I'm going to go back down now and push it out to 40 yards and see how we get on at 40 yards. Right, so I've pushed the target out to 40 yards now, and I'm going to have another go with the HFT500 first, because I've already got this rigged up on the stand. And I'm not going to adjust the zero for the groups, obviously for the distance or the holdover. I'm just going to basically aim at the bull and let's see what kind of group we get. That's all we're going to go for, just to, you know, try and see what the bar rates can do. Right, so now that's rigged up, let's try the 8 shots. Well, that's not a bad group at all. I think this performed better at 40 yards than it did at 30. So I'm going to go down there now and change it over, and we'll swap it back over to the BSA R10 and give that a go at 40, and then we'll have a look at the results. Right, so we've got the R10 back on the rest. Let's give this 8 shots at 40 yards and see how we get on. So that's it, let's get the groups now and have a look how we've got on. Right guys, so I've got the all 4 targets in now, and let's have a look at how we've got on. I've not changed the zero on the gun, so some of the groups will be a bit low, and I've just gone basically for the grouping, always aiming at the bull. 8 shots at each target, 2 at 30 with the HFT and the BSA, and 2 at 40 doing the same. I'm quite happy with the groups, to be fair. I'm pretty sure that H&N's brought this pellet out to compete with JSB's, QYS's, whatever else you know, the FT guys and the HFT guys use, and also, you know, you could use it for hunting as well. So I'm gonna let's have a look at his groups quickly now. So they're both the rifles we've used. BSA R10 That's got a Nico scope on as well. That's the 4.5B 14B50 with sports match mounts. Then we've got the HFT500. That's got the Nico diamond on, as I explained earlier, again with sports match mounts. Obviously I had to put a silencer on that so it keeps the bark down, take the air stripper off. So let's start off with the R10. So the R10 at 30 yards. It's pretty good to me. Pretty damn good, in fact, very good. So then got the R10 at 40 yards. Apart from that tiny little bit there, I mean, that's nearly covering it. In fact, it probably, look at that for 40 yards. It's amazing. Then we've got the HFT at 30. Oh, I had a little bit of a flyer there, that's probably me though. Then the HFT at 40. So they've all 5P's covered all of them really. Can't really complain about that. The garden goes out to 47 yards, but it's pretty pointless. I mean, it'd be nice to try these at 50 yards and see what kind of group we get, but all I'm at 40 and 30 yards. They're all under 5p piece and pretty good. And that's basically just one of the little vials, whatever you want to call them, of the pellets that Richard gave me from More Edges for him to try. Like I said, you know, I've opened them all up and looked at them all, and there's hardly any bent skirts or anything like that. And I don't know about the weights, but the weight I think is 8.44 grains, I believe, per pellet. I've not got the scales out because, to be fair, my scales broke, so I haven't got them out. I need to purchase a new pair before before soon, quite to get some pellets weighed as well and go through that. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with them groups. So my verdict on the Barrett 8 is definitely a thumbs up. You can get these from More Edges over in Thorn. I'm sponsored from Rich over there. They're about I think they're $10.99 for 500. I'm definitely going to buy a sleeve of these and start using them both in a bit of HFT and try them out on hunting as well. Because I do use my hunting pellet I've been using for quite a long time now. In 177 is the QAS Streamlines, but after them groups that I've just got down here, I think that these possibly could have the edge on them at the minute. So I'll keep you posted, guys. I'll probably make a video using these with the BSA in the next video and do a bit of rabbit hunting. I've got a new permission to try out as well, so I'm gonna go down there and we'll do that. So thanks for watching, guys. If you'd like to subscribe, like and share, that'd be great. Leave some comments in the box below of anything you want me to see me do, or anything you want me to try and test or anything like that, and I'll try and get my hands on it. But thanks a lot, guys.